Hey, what's up with this lousy intro? Why don't you use mine?
Well, I think it's best bet to not have any distractions.
You guys seriously? Play my intro now.
This is my jam! Be all that you can be, that is what they told me. Made me all I can be, how they try to mold me. Mix a little bit of the best of the rest. Fight off Weapon X, well, we'll see who's next. Deadpool! Can't expect a miracle, betting on the devil. I'm your best friend if you keep my money.
People need hammers to see the goddamn review! What review? You big chrome cock gobbler! I was here having fun and you're like, oh, goddammit! Don't wait! You seem to forget something, Cable. I have a healing factor.
I know.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
What is up? People of Free Nintendo's channel! So you guys wondering why the red suit? That's just because bad games can't see me bleed. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, let's see what we got here. Who's going to start this shit somewhere? Oh well. Oh wait. Ah! What the fuck is this garbage? Alright, you know what? We can do that. Example of the shittiest movie sequel of all time. Am I right? Alright, yeah, we have schmuck. Yay, good games. Ah! Ow, 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 ow! That shit burned my hand! Why did you warn me?
That begs the bigger question is, what the fuck are you doing to my game collection?
I was trying to see you have my game.
Oh, you mean that game? Oh, the only video game that you ever had in your entire career?
Apart from Marvel Ultimate Alliance, motherfucker.
You're fucking pathetic. So true.
Hey, whose fault is it that my reputation was ruined?
Executive producers?
I'll give you a hint. Fox. Him? Oh yeah. Fox, you best be wearing brown pants.
Anyway, what makes it so important that you're here and with that game in your hand?
This screws those are awesome. Says me.
Oh, I'll be the judge of that, you motherfucker, and you're all gonna watch it!
Alright! Oh, do you have any popcorn? Because I only have some pepper shakers. Because I didn't actually use them.
You know what? Why don't you just be quiet?
Ah, motherfucker!
In 1991, Marvel introduced us to Wade Wilson. As a volunteer of the Weapon X program, he has transformed into the Mark of the Mouth Weapon 11, aka Deadpool. Deadpool is best known for his witty banter and snarky remarks.
I shot him in the ass.
He's also the only hero to have interactions with the reader, better known as breaking the fourth wall. When it comes to the pop culture world, he has become underrated. Well, for example, he had a cartoon in 2008, made an appearance in X-Men Origins Wolverine, which is a terrible movie by the way, and the 2013 video game that is developed by High Moon Studios.
Since Ryan Reynolds is going to play the Merc with the Mouth in his first solo film, I think it's best bet to take a look at Deadpool's first video game. So, I'm going to be taking a look at the PS3 version because I don't have any purpose of owning an Xbox 360. Well, that's because I love the PlayStation 3 more than the Xbox 360 because this is better.
So the title screen is Deadpool on his recliner. He sometimes scratches his dick with his gun. Well, what else would he do bored in his apartment? So let's check out the story. Deadpool is chilling in his apartment waiting for a call from High Moon Studios to pitch out a game based off of him. Well, it's too bad that High Moon rejected the idea at first, but after threatening to blow up the building, he got the deal and sent someone to deliver the script to him, and even hiring Nolan North, who is the voice of Deadpool. While browsing through his apartment and messing around with his stuff, I gotta say, it does pull a chuckle out of me.
Enough with the damn beer. Healing factor won't let me get drunk anyway.
Having not fully read the script, Deadpool sees the story of the game is to set him on a mission to assassinate corporate media mongrel Chance White. Deadpool storms White's media headquarters, slaughtering through guards before tackling himself and White out of the latter's penthouse window and into the sewers, by blowing the game's budget by repeating the events for kicks. But right before we see this.
What? Oh, I hate the metric system. How much in American?
Let's see. Carry the 7... Dude, fuck math. Just use all of it.
Gotta love it. But White is saved by Vertigo and Arclight.
D-list villains.
Fucked over D-list villains, you ask me.
With Deadpool killing the latter before going after White, he stumbles upon White meeting up with Mr. Sinister before having a Mongol murdered by Blockbuster, once knowing the Mongol satellites under his control. This upsets Deadpool as he takes out Vertigo and Blockbuster with an intent to kill Sinister for costing him his contract. But Sinister takes out Deadpool before he and Blockbuster leave. Deadpool awakens and encounters Wolverine, Rogue, Psylocke, and Domino of the X-Men. The X-Men follows Mr. Sinister to Genosha, but Deadpool insists to fly in the Blackbird and crashes it, knocking everyone but himself unconscious despite Deadpool's attempts to wake up Wolverine by slapping him repeatedly and comically scolding him for nonsensical insults for some minor bonus feature. While wandering through Kenosha, Deadpool runs into his old companion Cable, who has come from the future to ensure that Sinister's plan does not succeed. Deadpool gets bored from this and drowns out Cable's discussion with the bullet to his head.
Damn it, Wade!
Coming to find a message from Cable instructing him rendezvous with him and meet the incredibly hot and large-breasted naked fangirl who claims to be his #1 fan. As an idiot, this convinces Deadpool to regroup with Cable, learning that there is no fangirl.
That was funny.
Deadpool then infiltrates a security tower housing Sinister against Cable's wishes and kills who he later learns to be a clone of Sinister.
That wasn't Sinister! That was a clone! Damn, Summers, what'd you have for breakfast?
Cable convinces Deadpool to actually care about what happens to the world if Sinister succeeds by telling him that his favorite taco restaurant will be destroyed along with everyone on Earth. Well, I can see how easy Deadpool is to manipulate in this game. Reconfiguring a Sentinel foot into a flying machine to go to Magneto's Citadel, Deadpool accidentally causes the foot to malfunction and crashes into Rogue in midair, getting his disembodied arm back from Mr. Shookums. Rogue is taken by Blockbuster and Deadpool goes to save her. After a side trip where he ends up killing another Sinister clone, Deadpool takes out Blockbuster and Rogue by letting her absorb his healing factor via kissing. This briefly allows Rogue to obtain Deadpool's 2 personalities and homicidal tendencies. Bleeding out, Deadpool briefly dies when Mr. Shookums retrieves an explosive and is reunited with his lover, Death. Yeah, Death is a woman in the Marvel Universe. Well, I don't get it either. Anyway, Death tells Deadpool that Sinister has been exhuming mutant bodies to obtain their unique DNAs, and needs Deadpool to retrieve the suffering souls unable to pass on. Deadpool agrees as he comes back to life and, again meeting Cable, goes on a spirit quest to cause the underground passage to cave in. After reuniting with Wolverine on the surface, Deadpool travels further into Citadel and defeats clones of Marauders and a group of Mr. Sinister clones. The real Mr. Sinister later shows up, and after knocking down the X-Men, Deadpool kills him by leaving him open to be squashed by the Sentinel foot. Deadpool wonders if he kills the real Mr. Sinister until Cable gives him the thumbs up confirmation. As Deadpool spews joy over how awesome this game is after finished playing it,
Holy
was awesome!
Oh, whoa. Don't count your chickens until they hatch. We're only at the beginning of this review.
High Moon's representative Peter Della Penna calls them and admits that they haven't blown their budget, at which Deadpool proceeds to do so by repeatedly creating explosions during the credits. So the story is straightforward and fun. The fourth wall jokes brings out a charm from the character.
Stop dropping my camera, player. Thing was expensive.
Again to mention, Nolan North is the voice of Deadpool, and it's like he really knows the character very well.
Yeah, that's great, Peter. Talk to my dick.
But sometimes the jokes can be on a flat rate.
That's an America fuck yeah moment right there.
Not to mention the fact that Deadpool himself is a pervert. He fantasizes a party with smoking hot babes and Rogue in the VIP section. The game also has some references to classic games, making them as jokes for budget cuts they keep mentioning in this game. These sections only last for about 5 minutes and they just move on. It's kind of like a bad parody movie nowadays. Plus the cameos of the X-Men characters, especially Wolverine, is really nice to see in this game. In my opinion, the game's story is worth it because of the cutscenes. They're hilarious as fuck!
Enough of the story here. Let's get to that smooth, buttering gameplay.
The game is a huge hack and slash with a mixture of platforming and a third-person shooter. You start off the game with your sword and pistols. With these you can slash and shoot clones of many flavors. You have light and heavy attacks, plus you can alternate between each other for some cool effects. You even have a counter button to avoid an enemy's attack. And with every clone that you destroy, you can do this to collect Deadpool points. Building up a combo can multiply the Deadpool points that is shown. With these, you can purchase new weapons and even upgrades from existing weapons that you already have. But if you have the right momentum, you can pull out some killer combos and super attacks. Now big tip, the higher the combo, the more Deadpool points you earn. If I have to list my favorite weapons here, I'm gonna have to say the Psy has high combos, and the sledgehammers for bashing brain juice all over the place. There's also some explosive weapons like grenades and landmines. I don't particularly use them, though I think it would be awesome using grenades anyway. There's also some parts where you have to stealth on some enemies and the encounters are a bit funny to watch. Now, of course, I have to say this game has its flaws, and the first one is that it's too easy. It doesn't matter what difficulty you play it on, it's still easy as dirt. A game should have a better challenge for each class, not the same. The other flaw is the selection of enemies. It's nothing but clones until the end. They keep coming so fast it will more like bore you than excite you. The next one is that if you try to counter any attack, the game thinks that you're teleporting. That's because both the counter and the teleport are both mapped onto the circle button. That's kind of stupid.
So I got that amusement park reference in one of the levels. What you think of that? You know, me riding a freaking boat and shooting a bunch of, you know.
You mean like those classic carnival games? Yeah, it's generic. You just shoot out of shit and just shit and his ass. Can't shoot the girls.
Say about my game?
Well, on the bright side, you can't shoot the girls.
No, I can because some are really freaking hot.
Boner engaged.
You know, you're a sick fuck, you know that?
I guess I could talk about these shooting gallery-like parts in this game. This one, resembling an amusement park ride, is pretty good. It's kind of like playing a classic arcade game when you think about it. You shoot out the monsters and save the damsels in distress, while getting a high score. Also, this segment in the Sentinel's foot is cool. Just blasting at the clones is so satisfying. But the one on the helicopter is just fucking insane. My jaw literally dropped to the ground when I first saw this. And when I first played through this, holy shit, the chaos has gone through so many levels. There's also some temporary weapons that are dropped during some fights. Like this bazooka. I would say that's pretty badass, but I just wish I could have it as a permanent weapon. The last flaw is reusing boss battles. First fighting Arclight is too easy and Blockbuster pulls out a challenge here. Towards the end of the game, you have to fight both of them at the same time while Vertigo sends you to Dizzyville. You know what's also frustrating? You made some progress and defeated a bunch of Earthquakers, and once you died while fighting the clones, they could just send you back to the Earthquakers. Why? I already broke my back fighting them, so I have to do this again? Now this is what I call pure bullshit.
Ah, fuck! Well, guess I'm gonna have to fight those little clones again, and I'm back with the Earthquakers? Are you fucking kidding me?
Okay, who is the dumbass that designed them to come back?
Isn't that you who written and directed this piece of shit?
Oh, technically, no. I didn't tell them they're fucking clones.
Yeah, well, how come the Earthquakers are back? How come I ain't responding into the bullshit parts of the climax?
Maybe, why don't you talk to Activision about this?
So when it comes to variety, I had to say it looks awesome when Deadpool controls those Sentinel arms. It's really cool to blast shit to process to the next part of the level. But the worst point of laziness is with the climax. Sure, I mentioned the D-list trinity at first, but this is where the shit takes the cake. Nothing but clones and failed Gambit subjects, and finishing it up with nothing but clones of Mr. Sinister himself. It's just wave after wave after wave of the same enemy. It's like the creators of High Moon Studios just ran out of ideas and decided to throw shit at us just to see if it works as the final battle. Anyway, I think it's best bet to pull out the closure to this game. The designs on Deadpool is really spot on. Whoever made the designs of the females in this game wanted us to be horny like Deadpool himself. Now don't get me wrong, they are smoking hot, but to me, less is more. The presentation hits on every funny note. You'll be dying laughing at these cutscenes in between levels, especially the interactions with Cable. I love how he tries to get into Deadpool's thick, distracting skull. As for Control, it's just button mashing until the cows come home. But I do have to say it is satisfying with all the destruction. The only downside from the gameplay is, again, too easy. It just feels like it doesn't have a better challenge than this. But I do have to say that the music is pretty good. It's studded with rock tunes and I love it. So that's all it delivers. There's no bonuses, no alternate costumes, it's just bare. Overall, if you're a big Deadpool fan, I say give it a shot. It's alright in my book.
So, another review is in the can, so now I can...
Oh shit.
Are you kidding me?
Stolen! Defense! And that's what these. What the hell is wrong with this thing?
Oh no! Son of a bitch, that hurt!
Oh. Hello there. No, I'm not trying to control Cable. Oh, wait. He's bothering me with the controller now, isn't he?
This why I come and grab his throat.
Oh, he's probably so pissed off at me for trying to...
Get a little funny. Take it the other way.
Take it easy. It's all good fun. It's not my fault that you're part robot. Seriously, he's part robot. So I just couldn't help it. Oh.
Good riddance. I'm Thomas the Retro Nerd. Thank you for watching this weird fiasco of a review. And I'll see you guys next time.